Welcome to the NIHR Newcastle Biomedical Research Centre and Unit. Public involvement is fundamental to our success, and we work closely with Voice North, an organisation established at Newcastle University to provide members of the public with an opportunity to get actively involved in research. We work together to develop wider public understanding of the ageing process and age-related conditions including dementia, stroke, heart disease, liver disease and rheumatoid arthritis.
Our aim is to create a flourishing and stimulating research environment with patients and members of the public at the centre of everything we do.
For me, it's absolutely brilliant. I meet some very clever people who are doing lots of research into topics that I find interesting because they affect me. I enjoy taking part in this kind of research and I learn a tremendous amount by coming here.
The NIHR Biomedical Research Building is a real hub for our activity on research on ageing. We already involve well over 800 patients and members of the public a year in our activity, and we're very keen to involve many more.
I've been involved in many projects dealing with Voice North, and they've all been very exciting and very interesting.
It's actually the wide variety of things they look at is interesting. It's not just a single track thing. They're trying to see all the various things that do cause trouble to the older people. I'd like to find out a bit more about other possibilities on osteoporosis.
We work in close partnership with patients, patient groups and members of their public, and their insight and experience and expertise really helps shape our research priorities and guides everything we do.
I have been a non-Parkinson's sufferer for Parkinson's research.
I've worked on issues for digital assistance for blind people and deaf people.
I've had my blood tested to see if I have a reasonable working immune system.
Assistive technology for the elderly, dementia, Alzheimer's.
So you don't have this kind of role?
Once we have an idea for our research, we ask patients whether they think it's a good idea. We tell them how we're planning to perform the research and ask for their comments.
I think it's kind of moving away from the medical model where the person is not involved at all, the focus is on the research. So involving the actual person from the voice of the man on the street, that's reassuring for me that the research is moving in the right direction.
Once the research is finished, we like to report our results to the patients, and that has a number of effects. For example, the patients simply like to know how the research has gone. It helps us to recruit to the next set of research studies because that's word of mouth. And of course, ultimately, it also helps with fundraising because when the patients hear about successful research, they like to contribute in other ways as well.
It's always more than okay to ask to be involved in research at Newcastle Biomedical Research Centre. We provide training and support to anyone who's keen to be involved and have a team of research ambassadors who help to make the experience as enjoyable as possible.
I'm getting on a bit now, and to feel that I might be doing some useful work is important. I'm more than proud, I'm privileged to be involved.
I used to be a school teacher and I felt I was contributing something then, and now it's a different field, but you do feel you are contributing to the future to some extent.
I feel it's kept us a little bit younger, and we have met such interesting people that we have really benefited, and I'm hoping that something we might have done might have helped the students in some way.
As research continues on and we're able to find the solutions to many problems, then obviously if we've contributed towards that, then I think it's absolutely very, very essential that we continue to do so.
We are extremely grateful to the hundreds of patients and public who take part in this research and are immensely grateful for the time and expertise they've given.
We are volunteering the accumulated knowledge that we've gathered over our entire life. Then at the end of the day, we know that passing that knowledge on and passing the experience on to others or to researchers or to others taking part in various different projects, then at least we have achieved what we volunteered to do in the first place. If you've got the available time, then for goodness sake, volunteer, be a member of Voice North, volunteer as much as you can for as many projects as you can, because it's valuable.